What's up, y'all? I am so sorry. I apologize for trolling y'all like that.
Now, Woah Vicky, she's back in it again, trolling the internet, and this time she wasn't claiming to be black, but instead she's claiming that she's been kidnapped by a bunch of black men out in Nigeria, and they wanted a total of $1 million. That is to have her return safely to America. So how did America respond? They basically were like, nah, you can keep her. In a now deleted tweet, well, Vicky, she had this posted to her Twitter account. I have kidnapped Vicky. She is with me in Nigeria. I am demanding $1 million for her release. Mr. Evil there. I swear, you know, 1 million's the new 100K. They probably should have asked for a bit more. Although I don't think Woah Vicky's doing much. Is she on OF? Where does she even make money? Now, her fans were aware that she was in fact out in Nigeria for the holidays. There are posts from a famous Nigerian actor known as ABOKI TOR, and this had fans convinced that, well, she failed to land Antonio Brown as a boyfriend, but she caught the eye of some kind of Nigerian prince. That, or she actually fell for one of those scam emails and decided to try it out for real. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna be rich and famous for once. Just only in Nigeria. Through marriage. No shade, Vicky, although she has served me a cease and desist in the past. Now, if ever there was a social media celebrity to fall for a Nigerian scam, I'd have to chalk it up as Woah Vicky being the prime target. Now, it turns out that she was actually pulling a fast one on all of us. Now, after her tweets went semi-viral over on Twitter, and well, there was a Luke worry online, well, she decided to come forward and apologize to her fans and her followers, where she said this.
I was just bored and having fun, just getting a laugh. Just getting a laugh in. That's it. It's all love, though. I was just having fun with my brother. Everything good, though. Everything good. I'm sorry about that. Please forgive me.
Now, the internet was still not feeling her prank, and they demanded some type of consequence. They're like, how dare she get us all alarmed and worried for her safety, and then her just to say, we're just having a bit of fun. I mean, if you think about it, it also gives Nigeria a bit of a bad look. She's got a massive US-based audience, a multicultural audience, and she'd be getting more bullets flying in the six for, you know, kind of putting the blame on the Nigerian people while they're rolling out the red carpet and treating her like a princess. So perhaps she should have her Twitter account banned or suspended, or maybe Nigeria should just adopt her full-time. What do you think the price should be paid for her pulling this prank online? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, we just got a breaking news story as I was recording this one. MrBeast has revealed to the world that he is now, in fact, engaged. Now, we have done a profile in the past about his girlfriend, beautiful young woman. I believe she's from Europe. She's a YouTuber, an aspiring YouTuber. She's at like 100, 200,000. I guess dating him, she's probably at 1 million now. But she's a very good-looking girl, seems to have the right qualities. Obviously, he's, you know, he's a guy who stays out of trouble. We're very delighted. And in the comments, other celebrities like Logan Paul and Gary Vee, they were sending their best wishes his way. So congrats to Jimmy. I think he's only like 26, 25, pretty young. But hey, when you find the right girl, you just lock her down. Am I right? Now, in other parts of the world, Fiji to be precise, well, there's another problematic influencer who goes by the name of Bonnie Blue. And Bonnie, well, she went and got herself deported because she does all the wrong things. Now, that's a lot of men to be escorting one small-sized woman, but apparently that's the way Bonnie Blue likes it. We'll get to that in just a second. Now, for those unaware, well, Bonnie Blue, she ditched her husband and her 9-to-5 job so she could sleep with anyone and everyone while traveling the world and making a bag online. Now, it's her appetite for men near and around the age of 18 that's caused enough of an outcry and claims that she's even a predator. Arnold Schwarzenegger shit. Anyone get the reference? I'm getting old, guys. I guess they've remade that a dozen times. Okay, we're good, right? Let's move on. So Bonnie, who hails from the UK, well, she was in Australia gaining all sorts of momentum and press for all her wild antics. Well, she decided to switch things up and take her show on the road to Fiji, but that's where everything went bad. And the Fiji authorities, the Fijian authorities. I don't know what you call it, but the basically, as you check in with your passport, they said, we heard about you, we knew you were coming, and we don't want you here. So that leaves us with the question, where will Bonnie Blue go next? Now, perhaps she'll go back to the UK, where she hails from, and according to Bonnie, well, her family are actually thrilled with all the money she's been making. I'm sure they're not too thrilled with what she's doing to get it, but hey, they're happy. I guess everyone's getting a new car. She's Oprah. I do wonder what her ex-husband thinks of her antics, the poor fella. I'm sure he stayed home these Christmas holidays. There'd be no trips for him to the local pub because every fella in that bar, he'd been watching her online. Or maybe even paying, like being a paid subscriber. Ugh, not a good look. Can't get back with a girl when she goes and burns you like that, right? Now in other news, Alex Jones, God bless him, well, he predicted that we're heading into another pandemic. And this time, well, it's gonna be known as the bird flu. Now the Biden administration, they're planning to declare a bird flu national emergency to sabotage the incoming Trump administration. Now, it's hard to listen to Alex Jones without putting on a tinfoil hat, but this man, he's gotten more things right than wrong. Okay, I don't have his full report card, but he definitely has some strong sources, and as time progresses, sometimes he's really bang on the money. I also noticed that he's transforming quite a bit. He looks a lot like Walter White, in my opinion, but maybe that's because I'm rewatching Breaking Bad. The goatee, the shaved head, he's Heisenberg. Let's move on. Now, others online, they are outraged with who is believed to be cast as the next James Bond. Everyone wanted it to be Henry Cavill, but the Hollywood Reporter has named Josh O'Connor as the front leader of the guy who's gonna get the role. I've never even heard of this guy before. He doesn't have the prettiest of faces. Can I say that? He's not Henry Cavill, but he's also a newcomer, like Daniel Craig. We didn't really know much about him. He's not the prettiest guy either, and he sure as hell did a great job. I've never seen a guy get terrorized by his ball sack, and now I think about Daniel Craig every time the water's too cold in my toilet. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's move on. My wife's watching it. Was that too much? Was that one a little too...
I never watched James Bond, so I don't get the reference.
She doesn't get the James Bond reference. Thank you, sweetheart. If you think Henry Cavill should play James Bond, let me know in the comments down below. We'll probably be making a video on Josh O'Connor on this channel or another channel, so stay tuned for that. Now over in reality TV, well, there's a show out there known as Baddies Midwest. Apparently this is one of many a Baddies show, and it's on the Zeus network. Well, they had a very viral moment when a significant conflict emerged over room assignments. With new cast member Ivory, she was at the center due to a prank involving room name changes. And let me tell ya, they escalated quickly. Now this led to a confrontation with Big Lex, and then things got physical. And the clips, well, they made their way onto Twitter, and the crowd went wild. Now, Ivory's assertiveness, it was noted by fans, suggesting she earned her place among the baddies. Now, the episode had also featured disputes over fight outcomes, with particular attention on whether Pretty P or Dolly won their fight. I'm already confused. I don't know who these chicks are, so look for many before they are famous on these baddies coming soon. Honestly, there's so much reality TV out there, it's hard to keep up. I know myself, we watch The Challenge and we watch Survivor, a road I have yet to travel down. But my God, the Zeus Network, they're really doing some crazy stuff. Also, Ava Louise, she just found herself on like a OF dating show. I think we're gonna give that one a skip. Yeah, if my wife wasn't here, I'd probably say I gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. All right, that's a wrap for today's episode of Famous News. From Woah Vicky's $1 million Nigeria prank to Bonnie Blue's international escapades and MrBeast getting engaged. Also, we threw in some James Bond Hollywood news and a little bit of reality TV. Let me know what kind of news stories you appreciate the most. Do you like to talk about influencers? Do you want me to talk about A-listers? Do you want me to talk about podcast drama? You let me know in the comments down below and we'll keep giving you the good stuff. Also, let me know what your favorite news story was and what consequence Woah Vicky should face. I look forward to reading your comments. As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications if you want. It's 2025, the economy's coming back together, and if we all survive the bird flu, I got a feeling I'll be doing this for the rest of my life. So give us a follow on Famous News. All right, see you guys in another video.